You go to bed thinking you're resting, but what if I told you that, without realizing it, your body might be quietly breaking down muscle every single night? Even if you've eaten well during the day, after 60, your body can lose up to 8% of its muscle every decade. And here's the kicker. A lot of that loss happens while you sleep. Faster too if you go to bed on an empty stomach. Now, here's the good news: you can stop it. In fact, you can even reverse it, starting tonight. And no, I'm not talking about some workout program or complicated meal plan. All it takes is one simple change to your bedtime routine. See, growing older doesn't mean giving up strength. You can still feel powerful, move with ease, and wake up each morning with more energy and balance if you give your body the right fuel before bed. In this video, I'll walk you through 8 science-backed bedtime foods that don't just preserve muscle, they help rebuild it while you sleep. These aren't gimmicks. These are real foods, backed by research, used by real people just like you. I'll show you what to eat, why it works, and exactly how to use it easily, affordably, and starting tonight. Before we get started, do me a quick favor. Drop a comment below and tell me where you're watching from. It's always inspiring to see how many strong, health-conscious adults are tuning in from all over the world. And if you believe it's never too late to get stronger, hit that like button. It helps more people find this kind of information. All right, let's dive in with a creamy little secret from your fridge that might just be your muscle's new best friend. Cottage cheese. Yep, that simple dairy food you've probably walked past 100 times in the store is actually one of the most effective muscle-preserving foods for people over 60. Why? One word. Casein, slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids steadily for up to 6-8 hours. Unlike whey, which rushes into your system and disappears quickly, casein works like a slow, steady drip of fuel for your muscles while you sleep. In fact, researchers from the British Journal of Nutrition ran a study on older adults who ate a casein-rich food like cottage cheese before bed. The result? A 31% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis. That's not just maintenance, that's growth. While you're sleeping, here's how to make it work. About half a cup of plain low-fat cottage cheese 30 to 60 minutes before bed. If you're not a fan of the taste, no problem. Add a few banana slices or a dash of cinnamon. Not only does it taste better, but bananas bring in potassium to help relax your muscles and improve sleep quality. Want to go the extra mile? Add a teaspoon of chia seeds. They bring fiber and plant-based omega-3s, and they're easy on the stomach. And that's not all. Cottage cheese also contains tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your brain unwind and get into sleep mode. So it's helping your body and your mind relax. If you've been waking up stiff, sore, or just feeling weaker than you used to, this one small bedtime snack might be your game changer. But let's say you want something even simpler, something you can prep ahead and just grab and go. That's where the next one comes in. Hard-boiled eggs. Yep, simple, satisfying, and quietly powerful. Each egg has about 6 grams of high-quality protein, complete protein, with all the amino acids your body needs to preserve lean muscle. But what really makes eggs special for seniors is their high leucine content. Leucine is the key amino acid that flips the switch for muscle growth. And here's the thing. As we age, our bodies don't respond as easily to lower protein levels. That's called anabolic resistance. In other words, you need more protein and better protein to get the same muscle-preserving benefits you used to. Eggs help solve that problem. A 2021 study in Nutrients followed adults over 60 who ate whole eggs before bed for 12 weeks. The results? They preserved 19% more muscle than those who didn't. Not only that, they also had higher levels of IGF-1, a hormone that supports recovery, balance, and tissue repair. Pretty impressive for such a simple snack. Here's what to do. Eat 1 or 2 hard-boiled eggs about 30 minutes before bed. They're easy to digest and won't spike your blood sugar. Want to add a flavor or anti-inflammatory bonus? Sprinkle on some turmeric and black pepper. The turmeric helps with joint pain, and the pepper helps your body absorb curcumin. You can also pair your egg with a small slice of avocado for healthy fats that slow digestion. Eggs are easy, portable, and mess-free, perfect for nights when you don't feel like cooking but still want to support your strength. Next up, we're going a little unconventional, but trust me, your muscles will thank you. It's a savory snack from the sea that's way more powerful than it looks. Ready? Let's talk tuna specifically. Tuna packed in olive oil. I know, it might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think bedtime snack. But if your goal is to protect your muscle strength overnight, this combo is pure gold. Why? Because it gives you two things your aging muscles absolutely love: high quality, complete protein, and healthy fats that slow digestion. Tuna is one of the leanest, most protein-rich foods out there, and it's loaded with leucine, that same muscle-building amino acid we talked about with eggs. But the olive oil is what really takes it to the next level. The fats help slow the release of amino acids into your bloodstream, which means your muscles stay nourished for hours, not just a quick spike. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tracked older adults who ate protein-rich omega-3 packed foods like tuna in olive oil before bed. What did they find? A 34% greater increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to people who ate low-fat options or nothing at all. Participants also reported less morning soreness, better vitamin D absorption, and lower inflammation levels. Here's how to use it. Take half a can of tuna in olive oil. Eat it plain or with a few cucumber slices or whole grain crackers. Avoid mayo or heavy sauces; those can mess with digestion and your sleep. A squeeze of lemon or a sprinkle of sea salt is perfect. Tuna is also one of the best natural food sources of leucine. So if keeping your legs strong, your balance steady, and your independence intact is the goal, this is more than a snack. It's strategy. Now let's switch gears. From salty to creamy, and this next one's a crowd favorite. Greek yogurt. More than just a tasty treat, plain Greek yogurt offers a triple punch for seniors: slow digesting protein, gut-supporting probiotics, and bone-strengthening calcium all in one bowl. It's triple-strained, meaning it's higher in protein and lower in sugar than regular yogurt, perfect for nighttime muscle recovery without any blood sugar spikes. It's also rich in casein, which, as we've seen, releases amino acids slowly throughout the night to help reduce muscle breakdown and encourage new tissue growth. But here's where it gets even more interesting. A study in Frontiers in Nutrition followed older adults who added Greek yogurt to their nightly routine. After just 6 weeks, they had a 26% boost in overnight muscle protein synthesis, better mitochondrial function, and more energy the next day. Here's how to do it. About half a cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Avoid the flavored stuff; it's usually packed with added sugars that can mess with your sleep. Want to sweeten it naturally? Add a few berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a little vanilla extract. For an extra health kick, stir in a teaspoon of chia seeds. They bring fiber, omega-3s, and support digestion. Bonus: Greek yogurt is also high in calcium, which helps regulate muscle contractions and nerve signals, key for preventing nighttime cramps. And thanks to the probiotics, it supports a healthier gut, which improves nutrient absorption and overall muscle metabolism. Now, if you're not in the mood for something cold and creamy, no worries. The next option is warm, comforting, and perfect for winding down after a long day. Let's talk about a classic bedtime favorite with a powerful twist: warm milk with turmeric. There's just something cozy and soothing about a warm drink before bed, and when it's made right, it can do wonders for your muscles. Milk naturally contains casein protein for that slow-release muscle fuel, plus tryptophan for relaxation and vitamin D for strength and immunity. But when you add turmeric, that's when the magic happens. Turmeric is rich in curcumin, one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories on the planet. For older adults, chronic inflammation is a silent thief. It breaks down muscle, increases joint pain, and disrupts sleep all without warning. A 2022 study in nutritional neuroscience found that older adults who added curcumin to a small nighttime protein drink saw a 32% improvement in overnight muscle protein synthesis, along with less joint stiffness and better sleep quality. Here's how to make it. Warm up 1 cup of milk, or a plant-based milk like almond or oat just. Make sure it's fortified with protein and calcium. Stir in 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric, a pinch of black pepper to boost curcumin absorption, and a drop of honey if you want a little sweetness. Sip it slowly about 30 minutes before bed. This isn't just about flavor, it's about creating a calm, healing environment inside your body while you rest. And for people over 60, that recovery time is gold. Now, if you're more of a spoonful and go type rather than a sipper, the next bedtime food is creamy, satisfying, and surprisingly powerful. Let's talk about almond butter, a quiet hero when it comes to nighttime strength. You might not think a spoonful of nut butter could do much for your muscles, but almond butter delivers something special: healthy fats, plant-based protein, magnesium, and even a little vitamin E, all of which play a key role in protecting and repairing muscle tissue, especially as we age. What's really impressive about almond butter is how it slows digestion. That means it releases energy gradually through the night, keeping your muscles gently fueled as you rest. It also contains magnesium, which relaxes the nervous system, eases cramping, and helps improve overall sleep quality. In fact, a 2020 study published in Nutrients tracked older adults who ate a small amount of almond-based fats before bed. They saw a 17% improvement in nitrogen retention, a key marker of muscle preservation, and lower cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone known to interfere with both sleep and muscle growth. Here's how to try it. Take 1 tablespoon of natural almond butter, no added sugar, no hydrogenated oils. Stir it up, eat it straight off the spoon, or spread it on a slice of whole grain toast, apple slices, or a few oat crackers. Keep it simple. You're not aiming to get full. Just give your body enough sustained fuel for the night. And if you've been waking up a few times during the night or feeling restless, magnesium might be the missing piece. It not only helps with deeper sleep, but also ensures your muscles contract and relax properly while you rest. Now, if creamy and rich isn't your thing, maybe you're craving something light, tart, and refreshing then, this next option will surprise you. Let's talk about tart cherry juice. This one's gotten a lot of attention lately, and for good reason. It's one of the most science-backed natural solutions for improving sleep and muscle recovery, especially in older adults. Tart cherries are packed with anthocyanins, antioxidants, that fight the oxidative stress that weakens muscles over time. They're also a rare natural source of melatonin, the sleep hormone your brain produces. When combined, these two compounds support overnight muscle healing and help you get deep, uninterrupted sleep. In a 2019 study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, adults over 50 who drank tart cherry juice before bed reported 33% less muscle soreness in the morning, 15% better sleep, and higher levels of melatonin in their bloodstreams. Here's how to do it. Drink 4 to 6 ounces of 100% tart cherry juice about 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Look for unsweetened versions to avoid anything labeled sweet cherry or cherry blend, which usually has added sugar and artificial flavors. The tartness might be surprising at first, but that sour edge means you're getting the real thing. You can dilute it with a little water or add a splash of lemon juice if needed. Tart cherry juice doesn't just help you fall asleep faster, it also supports growth hormone release, which is critical for muscle repair during deep sleep. And if joint pain is keeping you up, you might find your knees, hips, or shoulders feel noticeably less stiff in the morning. And now, let's finish strong with the most powerful bedtime food on the list. It might sound like something for gym buffs, but trust me, if you're over 60 and serious about protecting your strength, this is worth considering. I'm talking about a casein-based whey protein shake. Yes, a shake before bed, no workout required. Even if you've never lifted weights in your life, adding casein protein to your nighttime routine can be one of the smartest, simplest moves for preserving muscle. Here's why. Casein is a slow-digesting protein. Unlike regular whey protein, which digests quickly and spikes your bloodstream with amino acids for a short time, casein takes hours to break down, meaning your muscles get a steady stream of fuel all night long. That's a huge deal for older adults, whose bodies are more prone to muscle breakdown and need constant, gentle support to stay strong. In a 2021 clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors over 65 drank 40 of casein protein before bed for several weeks. The results? A 22% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis, along with reduced muscle breakdown, improved walking speed, and better balance without changing their exercise habits at all. Here's how to make it work. Choose a high-quality casein or whey protein isolate, not a generic blend. Mix 1 scoop with water or unsweetened almond milk and drink it 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Want to make it more enjoyable? Blend in half a banana, a teaspoon of almond butter, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Keep it light and easy to digest. Avoid sugary pre-mixed shakes or heavy creams. They can mess with your sleep. This shake won't just help maintain your muscle mass. It also boosts the release of growth hormone and IGF-1, two compounds that naturally decline with age but are essential for recovery and repair. If you find it hard to eat a full dinner at night, or chewing feels like too much effort, a smooth, easy-to-drink casein shake might be your perfect go-to. So, now that we've gone through all 8 nighttime muscle foods, let's take a step back and look at the big picture. Getting older doesn't mean you're destined to grow weaker. It simply means your body needs more intentional care, especially while you sleep. Because here's what most people don't realize. Sleep isn't passive. It's when your body does its most important repair work, especially for your muscles, joints, and nervous system. And if you're not feeding your body the right fuel before bed, you're missing a golden opportunity to protect and rebuild strength every single night. Whether it's a spoonful of almond butter, a warm cup of golden milk, or a simple protein shake, these small bedtime choices aren't just snacks. They're signals. They tell your body, it's safe. Let's recover. Let's rebuild. Even if you're not exercising daily. Even if your energy isn't what it used to be. Even if you've been struggling with stiffness, soreness, or slow mornings, this is how you start to turn it around. Here's the best part. You don't have to do all 8 foods tonight. Just pick one and try it. Then see how you feel in the morning. Maybe you'll notice a little less tightness. Maybe your balance feels a little more sure. Maybe you just wake up feeling more like yourself. And that's progress. That's the path back to strength, not through extreme changes, but through small, consistent steps that work with your body, not against it. So, tonight, choose one. Give it a try. And tomorrow, you might just wake up feeling a little more powerful than you did yesterday. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments, what bedtime food are you excited to try? Or, if you've already found something that helps, share your story. Your experience might help someone else in the Vital 365 community take their next step. And of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Vital 365, where we share simple, science-backed tips to help you stay strong, steady, and confident after 60. You're not too old to get stronger. Not even close. You just need the right support. And now you've got it. Sleep well. Stay strong. And I'll see you in the next video.